Welcome back. Logging. Logging is a critical aspect of software development and system administration, providing a way to record information about a system's operation, errors, and other significant events. Effective logging practices can help in debugging issues, monitoring system health, auditing actions, and ensuring compliance with regulations. Let's take a closer look at the fundamentals of logging. So, first, we want to talk about what is logging. Logging is the process of recording data about the execution of a system application or software process to a file or centralized logging system. These records, known as logs, typically include details such as timestamps, error messages, system events, and operational data. So, when the logging happening, so if we have the client and the client is connecting with the server and the server will send something to the database. So, for each client, when each client sends a request or event to the server, this request, or these requests will be stored in the logging system, so we can track them and know what's going on with our server or with our server. So basically, we have some sort of in details idea of what's going on. Let's talk about the importance of the logging. Let's make it way more smaller. Exactly. The first thing, I guess, which is quite obvious, is debugging and troubleshooting. Debugging and troubleshooting. Logs provide developers and system administrators with a chronological account of events leading up to an error or system failure, making it easier to identify and fix issues. Number two, performance monitoring. By analyzing logs, you can identify performance bottlenecks and understand the behavior of the system under different conditions. 3. Security auditing. Logs are invaluable for forensic analysis, allowing you to trace actions of users and systems in the event of security incident. Lastly, compliance and auditing. Many industries require logging for compliance with regularity standards, ensuring that all actions and data transactions are recorded. So the key components of log, it will be in five components. Let's just start to talk about the key components because it's important to talk about them. First, we have log message. The information recorded usually contain a timestamp, a log level like debug info, warn error, etc., and a message describing the event. We have log level, so a way to categorize the importance or severity of log messages. Common levels include debug, info, warning, error, and critical, which help in filtering logs based on the required detailed or urgency. 5. 3. Log formatter defines the format or structure of the log message, making it readable and consistent. This might include the timestamp format, the inclusion of metadata like thread or process ID, and the ordering of message components. 4. Log aggregator, a tool or system used to collect logs from various sources and centralize them for easier analysis and monitoring. Example include Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana, the Elk Stack, or Splunk. It's important to have Splunk. Let's talk about best practices of for logging. First, use appropriate log levels. Correctly categorize log messages to make it easier to filter and analyze logs. Number two, consistent formatting. Ensure log messages are consistently formatted to streamline analysis and monitoring. Avoid sensitive information. Do not log sensitive information such as passwords, personal identifiable information, or financial data to protect user privacy and comply with regulations. 4. Include contextual information. Provide enough context in log messages to understand the events without needing additional information. Number 5, manage log volume. Use log rotation and archiving to manage the size of log files, ensuring that they do not consume excessive disk space. Number 6, secure data log. Protect log data against unauthorized access and tampering, especially if it contains sensitive or critical information. So, in conclusion, logging is a powerful tool for maintaining, troubleshooting, and securing applications and systems. By following best practices, developers and system administrators can leverage log effectively to enhance the reliability, performance, and security of their software system. So that's it for today's video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problem.